being human, I guess we're only curious about other people around us and within the world that we're in. I think photographing people and portraits is probably the most common subject or object that a photographer will be engaged in. So, what makes a good portrait? What makes a good photograph of people? I think the simplicity. I think we need to once again think about the subject. We need to try to isolate them and tell a story from their perspective. We need to make the person clear in the frame. We need to show their beauty. We need to show the features that make that person beautiful. We need to show the features that make the person stronger. We need to give the viewer some sense of the character from their expressions. We need to show the surroundings from around the world that people are in. So, when we're photographing people, think about isolating them in their settings, but in settings that will add to their story. Think about capturing backgrounds that is going to tell the viewer something about where the people are from and the condition of life that they're in. Sometimes that is more. This little boy, you can see his background, the settings where he grew up in Mongolia. Here we can see these Japanese business people going home after a long day's work. Think about how important the setting is. Does that help tell a story from the person's perspective? And does that help us have an interaction with the viewer, the people that are looking at the images? Will that help them gain more information about the image? And what are we trying to tell them? What emotion or what sense of curiosity are we trying to evoke from the viewer? Do we want to tell them simply through action? Do we want to make them guess from a close-up shot? Do we want to support close-up shots with wider shots? Do you want to give them even more details from the background? There's no right and wrong. But what we know is that when you're photographing people, carefully consider how you're approaching them, the perspectives that you're approaching them. Try to make their surroundings as simple as possible unless the backgrounds add detail to it. Grab your camera. Think about some people you can photograph. Think about unique perspectives you can photograph them from. Go out there. Take pictures of people like you've never taken before. Bring them back in and we'll share them and discuss them.